Welcome to Queenagers episode 4. We're talking all things skincare and the history, from the history of skincare and med spas to all the way to the science of what's cutting edge now. But the thing is, we're going back to the beginning. Isn't that good? Isn't it cool to know that we're learning that a lot of the things that we thought were so good for us are harmful, but what we're doing is going back to the beginning and going back to where things are healing and not toxic, right? So I'm going to share my screen. So if you're on Facebook Live, you can see my screen, or if you're on Zoom, you can just go over there. My number on Zoom is 677-399-3999. So let's get started. Sharing my screen, getting my view ready, and we are going to talk about all the things skincare today. Let's go. All right. Be a Queenager, episode 4. One of the main things that you can do for your skin, it's more about what you put in than on what you do on the outside. But listen, it all works together, right? All works together for the good. So stay hydrated, eat a balanced diet, exercise regularly, and protect your skin from sun damage. So I'm not going to be talking about sunscreen, but I think everybody, I probably should do a separate one on sunscreen because there's so many toxins and harmful things in sunscreen that I mostly use. I know sounds horrible, but I use a hat and sunglasses, and I'm out in the direct sunlight. And then for my body, like if I feel like I'm getting too much sun, I just get in the shade. I do swim a lot, but I do it in a phase. My skin is naturally very tan or tans easily. So I just regulate it that way. And because I don't want to put toxins on my skin, y'all. Now, doTERRA does have a diaper cream for babies that has carrot seed oil in it. And we do have a brand new carrot seed oil body butter that we'll be talking about, because carrot seed is a natural sunblock. So that's not what I'm talking about today, though. Okay, let's talk about Eve. We're going back to Genesis. Almost every class I teach, especially in Queenagers, we've been starting in the book of Genesis. And we know that Eve was in the garden and she was tempted by the serpent to eat of this tree. And if you can see the picture on my screen here, she was tempted to eat of the tree of that she would know the difference between good and evil, the tree that was forbidden to her. Now, in the Western culture, we often think of this as an apple, right? That we always see an apple in the picture. Maybe it's because, like, as literature and artists were coming up, they had never seen what the actual fruit was. But in the Hebrew tradition, it is a pomegranate, and there's so many reasons to believe that this is true. And I'm going to give you just a couple. All right. So Eve in the garden, the original Hebrew belief was that a pomegranate did not have the hard exterior that it has now, or maybe it was a translucent. Okay. So it had translucent, and the color of the seeds that are in 613 seeds in every pomegranate. And I'm going to tell you the significance of this, but the original pomegranate was just one big red, juicy, translucent, literally looks like a jewel. It looks like a ruby, right? That it was sparkling in the sunlight on the beautiful tree, that the forbidden tree. And, God told them, this is the only the only food in the whole garden that you can't eat. Why was it so tempting to Eve? Well, if you are a woman and you like things red and sparkly and bright and beautiful, maybe that's why she was tempted, right? They say that it was these translucent, beautiful red fruits, and they were dripping with the sweet juice, and that it was so tempting for her. Another thing we see is that a pomegranate has a crown on top. Okay, it has a little crown. And this is something as it was cursed, as Adam and Eve were cursed, as the serpent was cursed, everybody in the story was cursed. The tree, doesn't exist anymore. So we think that maybe that tree was cursed, but the fruit now has that hard exterior. So it's difficult to get into that pomegranate seed, and it wears a crown. Okay. One of the properties of pomegranate are crazy. What are they? Longevity is one of the things. And the Bible says that if they would have eaten the fruit, that they would have lived forever in their sin, right? That they would live forever with this knowledge And also pomegranate is really, really good to expand and help with cognitive issues. Now, of course, it's not as potent as the ones that were growing in the Garden of Eden before the curse. And when God had given, so much potency and purity to the plants, but that is a possibility. Those are the things that it really promotes longevity and really good brain health. And it brings a level of happiness at an emotional level. So you can see this. All right. So why are 613 seeds important? Because there are 611 commandments plus 2. So there are 613 commandments in the Hebrew, one for every pomegranate seed. And there are equal amounts of don'ts and equal amounts of do's. Okay. And the commandments. Now the 2 commandments, 611 plus 2, the 2 that are the plus are love the Lord your God with all your heart and love your neighbor as yourself, and all the other commandments hang on these 2. And the 613 is the gematria. This is a number in Hebrew that is equivalent to phrases or words. In the gematria for 613 in Hebrew, it would say, I'm not going to say it in Hebrew, but in English it's translated, here is wisdom and understanding. Okay, so we're pretty sure that because the pomegranate was used in the temple, it was used on the high priest. As far as decorative pomegranates were used in all the decor in the temple, the tabernacle, and on the priestly garments. Even the bells were a shape of pomegranates. The significance of pomegranate was that it was on the original tree at the fall. What does that have to do with anything? Well, let me tell you, pomegranate seed oil is one of my favorite skincare items. All right. So let's talk about it. I'm about to show you the beauty of the Yarrow pomegranate oil. So pomegranate seed oil is rich in antioxidants. It supports cellular regeneration. So if you've been watching Queenagers, you know about the cells and how the cells have to die, have to have healthy apoptosis. They have to have enough power to die and come back younger. And I mean, that's what you want. Instead of coming back older and mutated, you want them to come back younger and healthier. And this is what pomegranate oil helps, because the essential oil is more powerful than the juice, more powerful, 50 to 75 times more powerful than the herb or any other type of pomegranate, right? So, and that it goes for all the plant world. So it reduces and prevents wrinkles, and it has antimicrobial properties. So all these things go along with the whole biblical story, right? But isn't it cool that even in this high-tech age, the low-tech plant continues to be the key? And this is the year of the keys, right? To nutrition and health. So I'm going to just give you a little sneak peek into what this looks like. I'm going to drop a drip on my forehead here, so you guys can see. All right, and you can see it's a smurf. You're going to see me as a smurf here, and it's blue, and then you kind of fades, and you're going to see how it just kind of fades into my skin in just a minute. All right, so Yarrow pomegranate is a close relative to ginger and cardamom. It's known as an expensive cooking spice for being beneficial to the digestive system as well when you ingest it. So it's perfectly safe to take it internally. So I could just drip a little drop of this under my tongue as well. Tastes good. It's herbaceous, it's fruity, it's spicy. And what is it known for? It's known as a powerful antioxidant support when you take it internally. So this is skincare, that you can ingest, y'all. Isn't that crazy? That's what happens when you go to the Pure and you get out of that all the toxins. And I'm going to tell you about those toxins later. You're going to want to know the things I'm going to tell you. It provides a powerful cellular and immune system health when ingested. Anybody else want a strong immune system? Or is it just me? Supports healthy metabolic function when you consume it. So I can make this into a capsule with some other things like Slim and Sassy, and it helps my metabolism. Honey, we have something called Skinny Jeans Challenge, and Yarrow Palm is in this capsule that we make to boost our metabolism. So with some other oils. So it's calming to body and mind when taken internally, and it's soothing to the skin. So if you can see how it just makes my skin totally shine, right? And when you put this on before bed and you cover your face with it, and I'm going to tell you how to do a little massage. Well, you don't want to do it now. Anyway, you just take instead of the gua sha tools, which I do use gua sha sometimes, or some of the expensive tools that you would get at, or something you would get at the spa when they would give you a massage, I'm going to give you something super cheap right here at the front that you can use to powerfully help your skin and the anti-aging. So I'm going to start here on my forehead. And what I'm going to use is your knuckles. So show me your knuckles. Give me a knuckle sandwich, because we are going to do a massage with our knuckles. Okay. So what you do is you take your knuckles, right? Knuckles down, and your knuckles to your noggin, and you just firmly, not harshly, but firmly. And then you want to stop at this little soft spot and just push gently. Okay. And then you want to do that 5 times. And I'm not going to do it the whole 5 times, but it doesn't take long. So I do this every night, sitting in bed when I put my Yarrow Palm on, and I layer up some of my other oils I'll tell you about in a minute. Some of these ancient oils. You do this, and then you take 2 knuckles, knuckle sandwich. Here's two little knuckles. And yeah, you do this. All right. So this just helps. And then you do it over your cheekbones. And then this is called, you take the pulse points, and you do that 5 times. You do it here 5 times, and then you do it at your jawline 5 times. And so when you use this with the Yarrow Palm serum, it just makes everything slide beautifully. And it's a really, really good thing to just smooth and brighten your skin. Okay. What else does a Yarrow pomegranate oil have in it? This is just literally pomegranate seed and yarrow. Hey, you know what, Keenan, you better call me, buddy. I've been waiting on you. Let's go out to dinner. Mark and I want to take you out. What are you doing tonight? Let's take you out. Okay. So you can consume these 1 or 2 drops in the morning to promote a healthy metabolism. You can promote a healthy immune response with it. You can use it in your skincare and create a soothing massage. So you can this also comes in a body serum. And if you want to get a massage of a lifetime, take your body serum to your masseuse and get a massage with that, and maybe the Aroma Touch oil. It's incredible. You'll be like, the first time I got a massage with Aroma Touch, Keenan, I went with my friend Shirley. She took me for my birthday, Shirley Murdoch. And I took my Aroma Touch, and I came out of the massage, and Shirley came out of hers because we both got one. And I'm like, girl, how was your massage? She's like, oh, it was amazing. How was yours, Jay? And I'm like, I feel like I was born again. It was amazing. I'm like, I'm never getting a massage again without my Aroma Touch, which is our massage blend in doTERRA. So here are some, the Yarrow Palm is also a blood tonic and a purifier. So remember, cellular regeneration. If you're not getting to the cells, your skincare, you're just basically putting either toxins or something that, don't really work. So it boosts elimination of toxins from the body. So instead of putting on toxins, I'm eliminating them. It also reduces sad feelings. I'm so happy right now. I'm happy because Keenan reached out to me, and it supports a healthy inflammatory response, a healthy metabolic. It dispels feelings of darkness, anxiety, worry, and fear. And it helps to get rid of older stagnant emotions that are no longer serving. So here we go. There are so many testimonies I could give you, but someone else said today I had absolutely no pain, no digestive issues, calmness, and clarity throughout the day because we did a Yarrow Palm challenge for 11 days. People say I've been using it on my face every day as well as taking it internally. I've noticed that my skin has improved a lot. I haven't had any breakouts, and I usually will. I've also noticed my wrinkles not looking so wrinkled. It's been fantastic. I've felt happier and just more calm and balanced overall. It's fantastic. So, you can see this, so many testimonies. I've been using it under my eyes. The dark circles are becoming lighter. I've been taking it internally, but not noticing that much of a difference. So, some people feel a huge difference, and some people it takes a while, right? And if you're taking your doTERRA vitamins, it just even helps. So let's keep going. Let's talk about Cleopatra. Okay. So Cleopatra, what does Cleopatra have to do with this, with skincare? I'm going to tell you, she was an innovator in skincare. She had the first meta spa. Yes, she did. It was in Alexandria. The archaeological site is there, but it is under the harbor because of an earthquake destroyed it. So it was right on the water with these beautiful columns, and they found huge vats of essential oils in pots in the ruins. Obviously the oils weren't still there, but they tested them and found there was frankincense, myrrh, lang lang, jasmine, all of these oils. Many of them, they also had royal physicians because these were oils that they also used for medicine. So Cleopatra, go girl. And now I want to tell you about somebody that you may not have heard of. The female pharaoh. We believe she was the first. Some people say she was the second, but she was definitely the most successful pharaoh in the history of Egypt. Her name was Hatshepsut, and she was 14 centuries before Cleopatra. So hello, sweetheart. 14 centuries before Cleopatra, and she was the most successful and the longest reigning pharaoh. She was so obsessed with myrrh and frankincense. She had ships sent to Somaliland and Oman in Africa, North Africa, and she had them uproot and bring myrrh and frankincense trees and plant entire forests in Egypt. Well, it didn't work because frankincense and myrrh only grow best in North Africa. So, and they were also used as currency. So she was literally trying to buy money trees or plant money trees. So frankincense and myrrh were used for medicine, for beauty, for eyeliner. Did you know that the eyeliner that you see in the ancient Egyptians was burnt frankincense that they would char, and then they would put it in a coal form and put it around their eyes? Why? Does anybody know why? Yeah, to reduce inflammation in their eyes, to reduce the incidence of infections. Because look, you got an infection in your eye, and that filthy, what's filthy there? They didn't have good laws like the Hebrews, where they clean and all the washing and everything. And there was open sewage in the streets of Egypt. So people would get eye infections. They would go blind. When you go blind, dude, your life's over. You're sitting on the side of the road with a cup. You're over, right? It's over. So this was what the wealthy people, all the people would use. They would char the frankincense. Also, it improves your eyesight. So I am a testimony of that. And even Mark doesn't know that he went to the eye doctor, and his eyes were 0.5 better, both eyes, than they had been before. So even at our age, pushing 60, you can improve your eyesight. And that's with the frankincense. So that's because we use it around our eyes, and I'll be telling you about that. So this is in our skincare, frankincense and myrrh. It takes a half pound of frankincense resin to make 1 bottle of frankincense essential oil. And it was also used as currency in the ancient world. So let's talk about Esther. She was also steeped in myrrh. Literally, this is our biblical inspiration for the whole Queenager series, is Esther. And for 6 months, she was bathed in the oil of myrrh. And then for 6 months after that, sweet odors, which we know that sandalwood was used in there, probably frankincense and lang lang. So she was bathed in essential oils for a year for the purifying of her skin and to make her beautiful. Okay, now she wasn't old. She was young. She was a teenager. But if it can improve a teenager's looks, baby, it can really help ours, right? So let me tell you some of the benefits of myrrh, which is in our skincare, and we'll get into all the skincare in just a minute. So a 2010 study in the Journal of Food and Chemical Toxicology found that myrrh could protect against liver damage due to its high antioxidant capacity. Although this particular study was conducted with rabbits, there's potential use for uses in humans as well. So we know that myrrh, back in the ancient Roman days, they would put myrrh in their wine when they would have their big drunken parties, so they could drink more and it wouldn't damage their liver when they drank excessive alcohol. All right. So number 2, anti-cancer benefits. Myrrh has been found to have anti-cancer benefits. A 2011 study found that it was able to reduce the proliferation or replication of human cancer cells. So instead of putting things on our skin that causes cancer, right, let's do something proactive. So antibacterial, it's antifungal, it's antiparasitic. So you can take it internally to help your body fight off parasites or eradicate parasites. Also skin health. It's good for chapped, cracked skin. You can add it to skincare products, which doTERRA already has, and I'm going to tell you about that. And ancient Egyptians used it to prevent aging and maintain healthy skin. Guess what else the Egyptians used it for? They embalmed the mummies. And I'm like, dude, if it can help a mummy, it can help this mommy, right? If it can preserve a mummy. And I wanted to tell you, I actually saw Queen Hatshepsut at the museum. And she was beautiful, right? And her mummy still exists and her skin is still on the mummy. And that's because of myrrh. All right. This is why she was obsessed with myrrh. And, people back then, they were obsessed with taking it to the next world with them and having them in their tomb. And in the ancient Egyptian tombs, there was one famous, I think it was King Tut's tomb, or I don't know, maybe not his, but it was another tomb. They opened it up and the only thing had been stolen because the grave robbers had already been there, were the essential oils, and they left the gold. They carried out the vats of oils and they left the gold. I mean, that's how important it was in the ancient times. So I'm about to tell you about one of my favorite skincare items from doTERRA. Yarrow Palm is way high on the list. And there's also a Yarrow Palm capsule that you can take internally for metabolism and healthy cellular health. Let's see, where is it? I was going to read you the ingredients. It's here somewhere. Hold on. Let me grab it because I want to tell you what's in the capsule because it's important. All right, so here's the Yarrow Palm capsule. It has in it vitamin C, ascorbic acid, and zinc. So this is also good because you're taking this internally, right, to ward off the thing that's going around. So it's for cellular health. It has pomegranate seed. It has grape seed. It has yarrow leaf and stems. It has frankincense resin, celery seed oil, which is great for your blood, pomarosa flower, leaf and stem, and turmeric. Was great for reducing inflammation with frankincense, melon, fruit concentrate, and melissa oil, which is the most expensive oil that doTERRA carries. So that's what you can take internally just for inner beauty because, honey, what goes inside is just as important, maybe more important than what's on the outside. Okay, so this is Immortelle. This is in this beautiful golden bottle here, and I want to tell you what's in it. So essential oils and there's no dilution. This is pure essential oils. It's myrrh, and a bottle of myrrh is $59. Lavender, a bottle of lavender is $23. Frankincense, a bottle of frankincense is $68. Rose essential oil, a bottle is $275. Spikenard, $70, another biblical oil used in the Bible, and helichrysum, which is $70. It would take $565 if you bought all those oils to make your own. And doTERRA sells it to us, I think, for $668. But when I tell you, it lasts for a long time. And this is one of my favorite things. So it has in it Hawaiian sandalwood as well, and lavender, frankincense and myrrh resin, rose flower, and you just smooth it over the skin to promote a radiant complexion. You can use it daily to reduce fine lines and wrinkles. It can help the appearance of blemishes, or if you have skin tags or any discoloration. And again, I like to apply it and layer it with the Yarrow Palm. Yeah, because Yarrow Palm, the pomegranate oil acts as a carrier, and it kind of helps it so that you see the blue isn't as intense because it's mixed with Immortelle. And I mean, putting this on before bed, right? And then I put it on in the morning when I first wake up. And I want to tell you that it just gets your skin so glowy and so dewy and so bouncy, right? You get that inner glow. It's amazing. So let's talk some more about skincare. I know I'm taking a little long on this class, but this is something I love. Let me tell you about some of my favorite stuff. So what do I do in the morning? Okay. So first thing in the morning, I wash with the Varage. I actually wash with the, mine is different than this one. This is something I found, but I wash with the facial cleanser. This one has melaleuca and peppermint. Okay. So this really wakes your skin up. And it is just amazing. It's a gentle cleanser and it wakes me up in the morning. At night, I wash with the Varage cleanser. And then also I do the Yarrow Palm, right? After that. And then I start layering up. And then when I get in the shower, whether I do it at night or in the morning, sometimes I can take a shower at night, but is the invigorating scrub. So this is a scrub and I do this about 3 or 4 times a week. This has peppermint and grapefruit in it. And it just really wakes up your skin and it's very mild. All right, here's the toner, and the toner has lavender, ylang ylang, and German chamomile. I add a few drops of frankincense to mine. This diminishes the appearance of pores, and I just like to put this on after cleanser, and it doesn't dry out like most. I can't use most toner because it dries my skin, and I'm all about hydration. Now, in the morning, before I put on my makeup, I do a few things. This is called a tightening serum, and this has frankincense, sandalwood, and myrrh. So frankincense and myrrh have a really unique chemistry when you use them together. Now, this is like a gel. I don't know if you can see it. And yeah, I need it. I've had lines on my forehead since I was probably 18 or 19 because I am very expressive and animated with my face. As you can tell, my mom always used to slap me on the forehead and said, "You're gonna have wrinkles." And well, I did. From like, so I really I don't use Botox anymore. I started using Botox when I was like 40 to 50, and then I stopped because I found out what it does. So now I'm all natural, y'all, and that's why I'm doing this Queenager series. So you can see this tightens up. Why does it tighten? Because frankincense and myrrh are anti-inflammatory. What does that do? It reduces swelling. What does that do? It tightens your skin, and it helps your cells to just tighten up at the cellular level. So when I put that on, it just tightens everything up. Have you ever woke up with like bags under your eyes and you're just like, oh my gosh, okay, how can I cover this up? When I tell you, when you put that tightening serum on, you look back at yourself and you're just like, whoa, what just happened? They're gone, because that's what it does for me anyway. All right, so this is the anti-aging moisturizer. Oh, first, before anti-aging moisturizer, I love to use the anti-aging eye cream under my eyes. So let's talk about this. This has ylang ylang, frankincense, and blue tansy. Now, again, frankincense from North Africa, the purest in the world. Ylang ylang from Egypt, right? So this is Cleopatra's jam. When you squeeze this, I got two cameras here. So when you squeeze this, can you see the little cream is coming out on the little ball? And then you just take it. But I'm going to look crazy by the end of this, putting all the skincare on, because I don't have makeup on. So now I'm going to have all this lotion on my face. But you just take it and you gently, so you're not pulling and rubbing, right? So I just take this and you gently, again, you can do the acupressure facial with it. You can just do little circles, and then you can push. When you find a soft spot, you can give yourself an acupressure facial with this little device right here instead of a gua sha. And where you find a soft spot, you just push, okay? You just push, you hold firmly, and then you release, and you put it under your eyes, or you can just do a quick sweep if you want to, okay? So you can do your pulse points and do acupressure, which is so fantastic, you guys. I don't believe in acupuncture, but I do practice acupressure because it stimulates and it wakes up your skin and your cells. Now, lastly, and helichrysum, I do use helichrysum and rose at night in the roller. So a part of my nighttime routine is I'll take the roller of, this one is neroli, I'll take rose, magnolia, what are some of my other ones? Lavender, helichrysum. Helichrysum also helps open up your airways and support your respiratory system. So many good ones, right? So, and jasmine. And then, but in the morning before makeup, this is, instead of a primer full of toxins and all that stuff that people are using to fill in their lines and wrinkles, why not heal instead of toxify? So this is our anti-aging moisturizer. It has lavender, jasmine, geranium, which is fantastic for your skin, and frankincense. So this is better than a primer. It makes your makeup go on so beautifully. And it's more of a kind of a sticky, I don't want to say sticky, but instead of just going on like the serums where it's just all oily and feels amazing, this feels great too, but it just kind of stays. Like once you put it on, it kind of just gets everything kind of sticky and a firm base for when you put on your makeup. It's just fantastic. So those are some of my favorites, and I'll tell you some more. Okay. So because doTERRA has 4 different skincare lines, but why should you upgrade to toxin-free skincare? I'm going to give you some scary statistics. Okay. What you put on your skin may be even a greater risk for toxin exposure than what you put in your mouth. right? I never knew this. So if you wouldn't eat your skincare, you probably shouldn't use it. Oh my gosh, right? I mean, I can't even believe the stuff I've probably put on my skin in my life that got into my bloodstream, that got to my cells, that harm my liver, and there are fertility issues too that you can have with skincare. So the EU has banned, this is Europe, has banned or restricted more than 13,000 chemicals. They have banned or restricted them from skincare and personal care products. The US, from this same list of 13,000, has outlawed or curbed 11, not 11,000, 11, like 10 plus 1. Only 8, this many, are completely banned. 13,000 banned in Europe, 8 in the United States. This is sick, okay? Many of these substances can cumulatively accelerate aging. So the things we're putting on our body for thinking we're getting young, anti-aging, which is not even a real word because you can't anti-age. You start aging when you're born, actually cause us to look older in the long run. Okay. So these are some of the toxins to avoid in your skin. Okay. So parabens, phthalates that are from fragrance, sodium lauryl and lauryl sulfate, as if used as a foaming agent in soaps and shampoos. The phthalates are hidden in the fragrance. So whenever it says fragrance, anything can be in there. These fragrances are not labeled at all. They can cause birth defects, liver damage, and decreased sperm count. Are you kidding me right now? Also, endocrine disruptors, increased cancer risk, increased birth defects, and other disorders. Let's talk about parabens. They harm fertility and reproductive organs and can affect birth results and increase your cancer risk. Let's go back and talk about sodium lauryl. Again, that's the one that's in the foam. Anything that foams might have sodium lauryl or lauryl sulfate, and it can cause organ toxicity, reproductive defects, neurotoxicity, biochemical changes, and endocrine disruptor. Okay. This is criminal. This is absolutely criminal. DEA, MEA, and TEA. All right. Which if I saw something that said TEA, I would just think, oh, it has tea in it. No, this is used as a creamy foam enhancer, and it absorbs easily into the skin and can cause low-grade inflammation and birth defects. Glycols, okay, propylene, butylene, petroleum plastics that are used as solvents in many products. They can cause skin cancer, liver cancer, and liver and kidney damage. Also, talc and asbestos, which is in a lot of our powders, right, is a known carcinogen, contributes to lung irritation and possibly lung disease. Let's talk about triclosan. It harms thyroid function, cancer risk, and can cause gut inflammation. Polyethylene glycol, we were just talking about the glycols, weakens the cell structure. It's all about the cells, y'all. And then formaldehyde is a known carcinogen it can cause respiratory issues and skin irritants. No wonder we are so sick, you guys, and nobody tells us this stuff. That's why I'm out here preaching it to you today. All right. Why do I choose doTERRA? Okay. Because you cannot beat the purity. Here's some testimonies. I love that doTERRA is a company that promotes healthy living, and they actively support anti-human trafficking. It's the best way to support a non-toxic life because it's a one-stop shop for all things that are non-toxic, not just oils. Our supplements are the best in the world. Our skincare. I used to work in department store. I was a manager at Saks Fifth Avenue, luxury department stores. I was a fashion major in college. So when I went to work at a department store, they gave me first floor with the designer, and I happened to have cosmetics, which was a whole headache for me because I hate paperwork and it's all about the paperwork. But the only good thing about working and being the manager and the boss of all the cosmetics is all the people want to get on my good side because of scheduling and stuff. So they would give me free skincare because they get it gratis to give people free skincare. So they would give me everything free. I've used Chanel. I've used, oh my gosh, I'm like Clarins, Myrrh, Chanel was one of my favorites. YSL. I've used it all. Like you can't name one that I haven't used. And actually, I didn't even like any of those. I actually liked something that was even more bougie that I had to go to Paris to get. And it was from Japan. And it was my favorite skincare ever. And when I switched to doTERRA, I was like, I will never use another skincare. This is the best I've ever used in my life. Let me talk about our hydrating cream. So our hydrating cream is lavender, jasmine, geranium, and frankincense. It comes in this box. It's $34. Y'all, I was paying, I'm not going to say. I'm going to tell you that I made a dream skincare kit on here of all the things I use. Plus, like the whole Varage skincare line, and it's about $500. My moisturizer used to cost that much. All right. I'm just saying I splurged on my skin, and don't judge me. All right. All right. Here's the skincare systems that doTERRA has. First of all, we have HD Clear. This is what's good for problem skin. If you have if you want to promote a clear complexion, reduce your breakouts, and it also moisturizes. The kit comes with a cleanser, a serum, and a roller ball, and a moisturizer. So yes, you can moisturize oily skin. It just has to be a certain kind of moisturizer, and that's what's in HD Clear. I believe it's lavender and tea tree. It's all essential oils in there. All right, so the essential skincare line is a lot of the things that I've been showing you. This kit combines the best of what science and nature have to offer to fight back against aging. So all of these white tubes that I've shown you are from the essential skincare line. We also have a skincare line called Varage. And I'm going to get into that, the ingredients in that, because it's amazing. And then the Yarrow Palm comes in the serum that you can take internally and that you can put on your skin. The blue that I showed you with the pomegranate seed oil to benefit your skin and give it a youthful glow. It also comes with the capsule if you buy the kit. And it also comes with a body serum. So it's great for your whole body. So you need to pick which one's best for you. I can give you a link to it, or you can buy them all. Okay, so here is what in the Varage. So Varage is for mature skin, but I'm going to tell you that people of all ages love this. I want to say the Varage line is luxurious. It's like pure luxury. It would be on the scale of some of the skincare lines you find at an expensive spa in the Caribbean, like literally, because I know about these things. All right. So the Varage cleanser is what I use at night. I use this cleanser in the morning, and I use the Varage at night because I love the way it feels. It's coconut oil, it's olive oil, it has wild orange and basil and tea tree, and it just literally melts your makeup off. And it just feels, your face feels so clean, and it just feels so good. All right. So what else we have in the Varage line? We have the Varage serum, which has, it has jasmine, geranium, juniper berry for appearance of aging skin. Geranium balances the oils. The jasmine protects the skin. It has sea buckthorn berry oil that nourishes and softens the skin. Hey, Karen. It has shea butter in it. It has armor cork tree bark extract. All of these beautiful plants that have been used for centuries to roll back that aging, right? And just keep your skin so moist and supple. Now, what's inside of the toner? I love the Varage toner. I even add a little frankincense to mine. So Lang Lang is in there, coriander and cypress, which are great for your blood, right? They bring the blood to your face and the circulation. Pomarosa is also reviving. So everything in this also has witch hazel and aloe to soothe and moisturize your skin. So if you really want to luxuriate and bless your skin with some spoiling it, the Varage line is amazing. I want to just talk again about that eye cream that I demonstrated earlier with the roller. It has this unique steel roller ball that soothes under your eyes. It has frankincense, lang lang, and blue tansy, meadow foam seed oil. It moisturizes and decreases the appearance of dark circles. It's clinically tested. It improves skin firmness and reduces puffiness and protects the skin for future aging, which is, don't we all want that? Now, I've had people say to me, like, why don't you do your own skincare line? Because I am in being educated in aromatic medicine, and they do teach us how to do that. And another thing, I love functional medicine. But there's no way that I can beat what doTERRA has done with our 100 PhD scientists as they perfectly formulate these things and balance them to bless your skin. So, you know, other people might say, oh, I have my own skincare line, but if you did it yourself, you cannot compete with doTERRA. Okay, we're almost done. Now, the most important thing about your skin is what you ingest. Yes, your diet is the most important thing. So I have this Healthy Habits kit here that has the Lifelong Vitality vitamins, which is the foundation for everything. If you don't take Lifelong Vitality, like, why aren't you taking it? It is amazing. It reduces stress. It improves your sleep, which you need sleep to have beautiful skin. You need to reduce your stress to have beautiful skin because everything shows up on your skin. And if you're aging on your skin, your cells are already getting old. So you need to work on your cellular health at the inside, right? And that's why this Yarrow Palm is called the Cellular Beauty Complex. It really blesses your cells at the cellular level, right? You're right there. Your cells are blessed. So this also comes with 5 essential oils, including frankincense, which you can use on your skin. It has the deep blue rub, and it has Terrazyme, which is another wonderful supplement for your skin because it takes care of the toxins, helps your body process the vitamins that you do take and the food that you eat and use them more efficiently. And then a probiotic, which helps bring your gut into gut health is everything, y'all. Gut health. If you have, I'm just going to say, if you have eczema, if you have a rash, if you have redness, if you have rosacea, don't go buy another skin cream and don't go to the dermatologist. Get your gut health right, because it's at 99% of the time, it is your gut. All right. Let me save you some money that the dermatologist is not going to tell you because they want to keep selling you the steroid cream. All right. With harmful side effects. Let me just save you some money. All right. So this is the Dream Skincare Kit that I talked about. When I tell you, if I could have started over in doTERRA, and I've never done this before, but yeah, this is a lot. It's about $550, but this is everything. This is even the mud mask, which I'm going to talk about tomorrow because tomorrow we're doing the spa. I'm doing the spa day. We're doing the live in the spa, because when you are in doTERRA and doTERRA is your lifestyle, your whole house is like a spa. So I'm going to show you our mud mask. It's so amazing. I'm just going to put some on because I absolutely love this. And if you want that beautiful glowy skin, this clay draws out the toxins from your skin. Talk about toxins, because you're going to get them even in the air, in your water, in the food. And this is made with essential oils, clays, and purifying minerals and nourishing botanicals. And let's see, what else is in here? Let me tell you the oils: juniper berry oil, grapefruit oil, myrrh. Yes, thank you, Esther. Thank you, Queen Hasheput. Green tea leaf extract, malachite, which is the clay. So yeah, this has some mica in it, or mica, however they say it. So I love this mud mask. So I'm going to be talking about spa products and how to make your home a spa. That's tomorrow at 2:00 in the next episode of Queenager. So thank you, Instagram, for joining me. If there's any of these skincare items that you would like to have, I can make you a link. Just DM me. I can make you a link and send it to you. And you can just click on that link, get your membership, and get going with this awesome lifestyle of opting out of the toxic and opting into the health and healing. So be blessed, everybody. Have fun. And hey, all my friends who are in Jamaica, I'm so jealous. Not really. I'm glad you're there. Have a fun time. Shalom, shalom. All right, guys, let's talk about it. So if you're interested in getting that Dream Skincare Kit, here's the link. You can screenshot with your phone, and you can get that going there. And I have my crazy mud mask on. And tomorrow we're going to get into the Queenagers, the Queen's Spa. We talked about Cleopatra had the spa. Look at see the clay on my skin there, and I'm all glowy and dewy, and I feel so soft and so good. Yeah, I might not have the makeup on, but look, it feels so good. This almost 59-year-old skin needs all the help it can get. And I would love to help you get started with a healthy lifestyles and healthy skincare. So thank you so much for joining me with the Queenagers today. And please let me know if there's anything I can do to help you to go back to the beginning, to the ancient things, married with modern science, so that it can bless your life and you can have lifelong vitality and longevity. The Bible says, brethren, I would that you prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospers. And this is my prayer for you. I hope to see you in the next episode. Be blessed. Shalom.